Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go. They want no fake love, me only want the real deal. They want no fake love, me only want the real deal. They want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. She slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Yeah. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love.
Hey, Facebook. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday,
Hey,
right?
everybody.
Happy Wednesday, y'all. We flying by the seat of our pants tonight. Hey, Junie. So,
Hi, Jenny.
hi, Junie. We got a lot of comments on this on our pages, y'all. But those, like we always say, y'all don't follow instructions by going to the Shelly Live and V-Love page and YouTube. We're going to say that again tonight, though. We're going to say that about 50,000 times when we get off this podcast. Funny, you look like you laying in the coffin. I need for you to sit up. Like I can't with you. I mean, you laid back like you was in a morgue. No. What are we doing?
Well, I'm trying to get better, child. I ain't think about that stuff.
She was like, I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, we are very comfortable. I keep not.
Y'all tell me y'all love me while I'm alive.
So stupid. So the topic tonight is
go.
I'll never know.
I'll
never know.
Person to commit to a relationship is tonight's topic.
Why is it so hard for a person to commit to a relationship?
Okay, I'm gonna read some of the comments that we had since we posted
from earlier. Yeah,
some
go ahead.
It's hard for someone who's ready to be committed. That's a good one. Someone said stability. Someone said because some of us are happy in love with ourselves and unbothered. Another one, Big Sexy, said, I want to hear what men have to say. Not hard for a woman if the right man could be found. Okay. Kenya said betrayal. Maybe your significant other has a lying past, like lying, telling lies. And you try to make sure that they're the one, and maybe they still want to explore. Sunny said it was loyalty for her. Donna said no time for lies and games. Rose said they got other shit they still want to do. And that was it from my personal. You had some.
I can't do my wall because if I shrink it, it's going to take the screen off the phone, and I don't want to go on the computer.
Hold on.
Okay. Going on over there.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
Judy, we're going to get to you in about 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Judy said because of the games that people play. True that. See, you do the most. Every time I try to look for something on your page, I gotta scroll down 50,000 pictures. I don't do
the most. It's just pictures on my timeline, girl.
Okay. Joseph said on your page, girls like girls and boys like boys these days. Committing your time, love, and energy in the direction of a single person is based on a foundation of communication and constantly renewing the feelings that brought you together in the first place. Daryl said it is really hard to find that one person to commit to, and he crazy too. Richard said most women force the issue. People like to do whatever they want. What can you do about that? Nothing. Robert said, for me, I got trust issues and I think everyone is suspect.
Well, damn, Robert.
He said, not to mention temporary commitment is just so okay. Uh, JNR said, $1 million question you've asked. Eric said 2 words: selfish and no character. I don't agree with that. Jamal said, spirit of lust and selfishness, sin, person, male or female, needs to be delivered. Okay, he going to religion. Renee,
Stop.
you
Stop
know,
it, Vonda.
Renee
Stop
said,
it.
because relationships take work and people don't want to put the work in, especially when sex is so easy to get nowadays. That's true too, Renee. Lester said some people are selfish and greedy. They really don't have what it takes to put love into just one person. They rather put a lot of lust into the world. That's true for sure. Brian Cloud said it's not. They just don't. Okay. Um, Barry said, because a relationship is secondary to marriage, if you don't commit to a marriage, and some people live together and have children together, but they don't commit because they're both faking. I don't know about that one either. Well, I say, because you just don't want to. Number one. Number two is you're afraid of getting hurt. Number three is you've been through so much that you don't want to do it again, like putting your trust in somebody. These are for me.
Mm-hmm.
4 is people show you who they want you to see, but you still see other things in them that make you afraid to commit. Like when they give you the representative and not the real selves, and then you
Right.
fall head over heels and you ready to commit, and then they hit you with the bamboozle or the booyah and be like, I didn't give you that impression that I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's
Right.
like a lot of different things. Or you're afraid you might hurt that person. That's like my top 5.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, Richard. Richard Butch.
I can't hear
I don't know.
you.
At all? Why?
I don't
Well, you just heard me say that.
Here we go.
Here we go, y'all. She's finna start.
Let's see.
Is it me or you? She can't hear me, and I can hear her clearly. So,
I still don't hear you.
okay, I'm gonna come out.
Ooh, it ain't mine.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you. What did you do?
Came out and came back in. That's what I
Yeah.
did. You asked what the
I
hell I
hope
did.
everybody, I'm not reading them comments again. Okay, hey Junie, hey Mahana, hi Richard, Kurt, Junie said
Hey,
divorce
all.
cost. Hey Lester, Junie said divorce cost me everything. Honestly, I'm gun shy. And Lester said people like to play games. They they do not have love for anyone but themselves. I can agree with that. Did you hear my top 5?
I heard you. I could hear you. You couldn't hear me.
You could hear
I,
me.
I could hear you. Yeah, I heard you. I heard your top 5.
Okay.
I just
But
think
yeah,
people are afraid
so
of it. I don't know. I think people been hurt. A lot of like what a lot of what everybody says. Like people been hurt. There's a lot of people play a lot of games. It'd be like all this in and out and all this stuff people do. And it probably just pushes people to think that that's what it's all about. They stay away from commitment because that way they guard themselves. They stay guarded, which
I
is
think it's a lot
the
of times
easy
people
thing to do.
think I think a lot of times people think that what they had from somebody else they're gonna get from the next person is actually trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? Like they've
Yeah,
been dogged out so much, they're just afraid of putting themselves out there like that. But then you got that one person that's with you and they're genuine about what they're saying and what they're doing that you still kind of like iffy about. Like, you got that guard up and you're guarded and you're afraid to put
right.
that down because it's something somebody else did, but you can't take over baggage from the last relationship over to the new one. You know what I'm
Yeah, because
saying?
it's not fair to the new. Because then you're taking
Right.
everything, you're weighing everything on the person that hurt you, or the baggage that you're bringing, which is not
Hey,
fair.
Jayon. But yeah, you just have to. It's all what a person wants to, because a person could want to be committed, but I guess some people feel like they're not. They want to be committed to a specific person, but they're not. Don't have all it running out yet. You know what I'm saying? Like they still want to do this, that, and the third, but that person may not wait on you for you to get all that out, and then you
And
let
I
that
think
person
like if it
go, and then
if it
somebody
wasn't,
else, huh?
if a person doesn't like, if a person is still running and you're at that pace that you're not running anymore and they still are, and they miss out on you because they still are, it probably wasn't meant for you to be with that person. That's what I would just assume, that it
Yeah,
wasn't the
that's true.
path
And some
y'all was on
people
at
wait
the
on
same
you.
time.
Some people wait
Some
on you
people
to get
do.
the rundown because they
They
know
do.
that you're that person for them. It's just one may be ready and the other may not be. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. I mean, it just depends. It's on the person. And then it could also be too when one person was ready, they weren't ready. Now they're ready, and the other person ain't
And the
ready.
other person's not ready.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could put so much out there that people like because you could show people like you could care, but you could put it out there like you really don't care, and then the person like be like, well, shit, if they doing this and they don't care what I do anyway, so let me just do me or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on
Mhm.
the individual, I guess. That's what I would say, but that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, we live in just a different time. I think a lot of, like I said, I think a lot of things aren't the same anymore as far as commitment, because everything has changed. You got people doing all kinds of stuff. There's people who have multiple partners and they're all in one relationship all together. They're not committed, they're just all
Yeah.
together. You have women that allow the guys that they with to be with other women, or the guys allow them to be with other men. So it just depends on, yeah, what you're looking at, honey.
Well,
And
that's you just single in that case and just doing whatever you want to do. That's just dating and doing you. And if that's the case, that's what you should make known to that person. Period.
I say that
Don't
because I was having a
Because to me,
conversation
that's like
with somebody.
stringing a person along. If you like, you doing all this extra shit, but the other person is sitting there thinking that it's just you and them or whatever the case may be, but you out all over the place. You should let that person know that,
I
so
think
that they
that
won't
would be
waste their
fair.
time on your ass, huh?
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, because you think about it, if you're dating if someone tells you like they're dating people, or you're dating people, nobody is sitting there thinking they're in anything committed, because until that conversation is had, you're really doing you, and you really don't have no room to ask no questions of what somebody doing or where they going. That's not your business, because that ain't where y'all at. So I think that is a conversation that has to be had, because if you never have it, you are single and just not committed, period. And
Especially
no
if you,
one should assume the role.
yeah, because nobody sat down and given or discussed the title or what y'all might be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
What we
So
might be. Right.
therefore, you feel like, well, shit, it's just we've never sat down and had this conversation, so it is what it is. Period. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what it is.
Hmm.
Until you have that discussion, because one person can have one idea and the other have another, but you're not communicating what you want or what that person wants. That's when you got to come together and talk about what it is you want. And so if you're going out and you're doing this and doing that, the other person really don't have a right to get mad because you haven't put a title on whatever y'all doing or discuss whatever y'all gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Because sometimes, really and
Hey,
truly,
Cleo, what's
a lot
up?
of times people assume, and they look crazy as hell in the end, from assuming some shit that wasn't even happening around them.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
That's why communication is key.
It's the key. Like,
You
it
got
is
to
the key.
talk about things. You got to know exactly where you come from, whoever you dealing with. Period. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I don't want to be sitting here guessing, thinking it's this way, or you thinking it's one way, and it's something totally different because we never had a discussion. We never, you never communicate to me what you want, and vice versa. You gotta make that shit known because that's when shit get misconstrued. People get confused, and then you don't know what direction you're supposed to go in if X, Y, or Z happens.
You all over the place.
Yeah, like, mm-mm.
Hmm. Yeah. But I think commitment is hard for a lot of people though. Especially now. Back then in the day, that's what you wanted. You wanted to be committed to somebody. But now it's just like to me, everything in relationship drive has changed. People just do people. I think that's what I'm looking for.
People just do people. What?
Huh?
Dang. Hey, Donnie. Donnie been a ghost. Where you
I'm
been?
not Donna. Where you been, baby?
He said, well, Shelly, we need to talk because I thought we was married.
You
There you
thought we
go. That
were
did a disappearing
well,
act. That time I got married.
love. Yeah, but the Donnie, nice to see you back on the block, darling. Hey, CJ Penson,
Hi,
because people
CJ.
be full of
CJ
shit.
said,
Damn, CJ.
he told the truth, though. People do be full of shit. And then people can act like they want to be committed to you, but got a whole nother lifestyle going on somewhere else. That's just to keep you on hold until they finish
Yeah.
doing what they want to do, and then thinking that whenever they come back around and recircle, you gonna still be sitting there the dummy waiting on them to get their shit together.
Well, good for
Donnie
you,
said,
baby boy.
"I've been out trying to build that empire." Okay,
Okay, baby, I ain't mad at you.
do
Build
you,
it.
Donnie?
Build it.
Do you, Donnie?
So yeah, that yeah, yeah, and CJ, you might be right. People are full of shit. I mean, that's why I
They
say
are.
you don't mislead people on paths that you know you ain't trying to go there with them on. I
Yep.
think some people may read stuff into things that ain't really happening. That's another thing, that people tend to do. You got to make
They
sure
do
you're not,
all the time. That
if you
happens
ain't
all the
trying to
time.
be in, look, if you ain't trying to be in the friend zone, then you need to say, I ain't trying to be in the friend zone. Don't come off like you're trying to be somebody home girl or home boy. And then when they be like, oh, that's my homeboy, you mad in your feelings. That don't make no sense.
And another thing is too, is people don't want to feel vulnerable.
Yes.
Like letting your guard down and you let somebody in and then they just crush your ass. You don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that shit, Vaughn.
Yeah,
Like
nobody
nobody's sitting around
wants
like, yeah, do me, do mine.
that. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Karan.
Hey, come on. Hmm.
And then people think they want to put you on hold. They want to commit, but they holding off because they think something better is out there. Thinking the
Yeah.
grass is on the other
Greener on the
side.
other side.
Yeah. Then you go out there and you figure out, well, shit, what the hell is this? And then they
You
dog
had a
your ass.
whole diamond, honey.
Yeah, like no. Donnie said, my question is, when do you realize you're wasting your time with somebody when you're really trying on your part?
Do
That's
they
a good
know that
question,
you're trying?
Donnie.
That's the question you need to ask yourself. Because sometimes people don't know. That's why I said you got to have that conversation first, Donnie. You just can't assume. They might not know you trying to pursue them. Hell.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't know. I think that's like you said, that's the issue of when you get tired. When you
Right.
tired of being tired, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what else.
Because a
Hmm.
lot of people just get that part confused. They get confused with, I'm telling you, people get confused with the friend zone and the relationship zone. It happens all the time. We might think we just hanging out being buddies, just kicking it like we do. And then next thing you know, you somewhere else in your feelings.
But too, some people can feel like they think they're committed, but then at the same time they feel trapped, like they stuck
Yeah.
in this situation. But I'm like, if you're not married to somebody or y'all not living together, you can't really feel trapped because you got the option to decide
To
whenever
leave.
you go.
To
Right?
leave.
Yeah. Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Matthew said, Shelly, you don't know.
I don't know what, Matthew. Please elaborate, darling. My darling Matthew.
Oh God.
I don't know, Matthew. I think, I don't think I be misleading people. Hell.
I think a lot of times people just like let their past relationships go too far over into their new thing, and they're so afraid of what happened in their last relationship happening in their new one that they're afraid to commit to this person. But what they don't realize is this is a whole different person. That's not the stuff you had to deal with that person. That's leave that person
Right.
over there, go on about your day. This is something brand new. Embrace that instead of waiting on, waiting to see if something gonna go wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like if
Right.
you,
Right.
that's just like when people say prenup, it's like you plan on this shit not working. You plan on getting a divorce or whatever. That just in case thing. You know what I mean?
You don't go into marriage thinking about a damn divorce. Like you don't go in
That's
and
what
be
I'm
like,
saying. But
but in
that's what.
this case we do. Like that's crazy.
But
No.
really, though, that's just, and this it's crazy that you have to think about it because some people go into shit with an agenda. Like I'm gonna be with this person this amount of time, and then when I leave them, this is what I'm gonna have. But so you got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody no fool, but I'm just saying
Well,
if
yeah.
that's if you bringing stuff over and like putting your past shit into your new stuff, then you're gonna have issues before you even start what you're doing new
Right,
because you
right, right.
put traits of that person onto your new person. You can and you shouldn't do that.
Hey,
Donnie said,
Mahana.
"Friends never be at your expense." And he also, hey Donnie, hey, what's up, cousin? He said, "Trust issues, ain't nobody loyal." I'm loyal, honey.
I don't know about that, Donnie Lee. Everybody ain't not loyal. There's some people out here that just don't want to be all over the place and they are loyal. But then they might have somebody who's not as loyal as they are.
But you know what a lot of people say? A lot of friends that mine that say, that's just like if you got a person and you know what they do day in, day out. You know where they're going, you know what they're doing. You don't have to worry about them. You know what I'm saying? They say, he's just so boring. But then you got this person that's all over the place. Your head stressed 24/7 because you got to worry about what he doing, where he going, if he lying, if he laying up with somebody else, if he doing this or doing that. Who the hell got time to think about stuff like that? I'd rather be somewhere where I know what's what's going on, than sitting here worrying about if you telling me you at point A and point B and you over here at C, D, E, F, and G, and you come
Mhm.
back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of my friends say that. They be like, he just this and he all he do is this and all he's but you know what he's doing. When you was with the other dude, your head was stressed, you crying, your head hurting, all types of shit. But this one, your head ain't hurting, you ain't stressed, you ain't got none of that stuff. But that's the shit that people like. They like chaos.
They like chaos. The
They like
chaos gives them a trust.
chaos. I got it. At this point in my life, at the age I'm at, I need peace. That's it.
Yeah, all that argument,
I
my
just need
head can't.
peace. If I say
I,
I'm
I'm.
going point A or point B, and I tell him that's where I'm going, that's where I'm at. But I don't have to call you every 5 seconds to let you know that. You know how you is about that. But I
Oh, I
don't have
can't
to
stand it.
like every 5 seconds. I tell you this is where I'm going and this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing because I have no reason to lie about
Mm.
it. For
I
what?
tell you that right now. If anybody's ever dating me, I ain't calling you every time I turn a corner. I don't
I
have
mean,
that in my
so
brain.
I went and
I
got
think that's
something to eat.
crazy. I'm at Walmart.
Donnie,
Oh, no, I'm at Kroger. Oh, no, I'm at Target. No, I'm going to say I'm out. I'll be back. Now, if you happen to call during that time, that's one thing, but I'm not going to be checking in like that. That's crazy. That's too much, too much, too much.
Donnie said, Shelly, that is so crazy. You said that because I was arguing with one of my friends on Facebook talking about prenuptial agreements and divorce, and they ain't even married yet, and they disputed me down who goes into the marriage thinking about divorce, think about the end already, thinking about the end already. Well,
Exactly.
whether you want to think about it or not, you should, especially in this day and time, because people not on that traditional stuff and not marrying for love and all this stuff. People marrying for damn benefits. Let's keep it 100. People marrying for benefits. They ain't marrying for we supposed to do this and we supposed to be that. No, it just don't happen like that no more. And if it
But the
does,
benefits
it's
don't
rare.
make you so happy, though. I
Say it
guess,
again.
I said the benefits don't make you so happy. I guess when you've been on
No.
both sides of the world and you've been on this end and you've been on this end and you're like in the middle right about this point in my life anyway, I don't think that can make me happy. Like I have to be with somebody that make me laugh, honey. I can't just be talking about, oh, he got money and we just together. No, that should have bored me after about 5 seconds. I'd be like, well, he
And
got
be
money, but boring as fuck.
miserable. And be miserable
No,
as
you can't do
hell.
that. And miserable. No, I can't even fake it. And I can't fake it when I like somebody. So won't work for
Mm.
me.
It be miserable as hell. Yeah, you got money, you can go get what you want, but you miserable as shit.
No time. You ain't laughing every time you see my face long. He looking crazy. No, 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 no.
Nah.
Not that serious, honey. Not that
Let me see.
serious.
Hey, Richard. Richard said some people use you for the benefits and fake the love part. Yep, that's true. That
Yeah,
is
but you got to
true.
know what you can going with. Don't you? Can't you people tell by how somebody touch you if they like you or not, or if they really? I mean, because you think about it. After you try to play with somebody financially, okay, let's just say we playing financial games here. We gonna get with this dude or this girl because she got money.
Mhm.
When they touch you or when they around you, don't you? Ain't there something you're supposed to feel? Don't if you don't feel that at some point you be like, what's really going on here? Because I know people that do that, like that really be with people just for that reasons, and they just don't be having nothing good to say about the person they with, and you see a smile here and then it looks crazy as hell because it don't mesh.
Nope.
I think
Mm-mm.
you know, but you don't
And
want to
that
know.
speaks volumes. That says a lot. Or how you touch the person. Because like you just said, you can feel when a person cares about you when
When
they
somebody's
touch.
into you, yes, you
Yeah,
can't
they
be
into
like,
you, know they into you. Yeah. If
mm-mm.
that's the case, you might as well be with any damn body if you're gonna do that.
Oh,
Because there ain't no feeling involved. You just in it for what you can get.
and you're right, Donnie. A lot of people do get married for help. That's even crazy too, because they
Yeah,
still gonna be
that's what I
miserable
just
as hell.
said. That's what I was just saying. People don't get married for the sake of for love and all that shit anymore. They get married for security. Get married for all types of other shit, beneficial things. They don't get married for love no more, which is what you initially is what you're supposed to get married for. Right around. I mean,
I mean,
that's
true. But
yeah.
like I said, I know people that be like, girl, I don't even like him like that. I just, he got money. And I hear it and I just be like, but then like,
I
like,
can't
see,
do it.
I can't have sex with somebody and just, and don't like them. Like I said, I got that dry coochie. It got dry coochie syndrome. It just, whoop, it just goes out the door. And there's some things I just cannot fake. I just can't be like, I don't know. I must be a sucker for that then because I cannot fake flavor, honey. I can't. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, you gonna know. If I'm turned off, you gonna know. I mean,
Yeah.
mm-mm. All the money in the world can't make me happy, honey. If I'm not happy, I'm just not goddamn happy. And that's just that. You can buy me 25,000 things, but if I'm miserable, I'm miserable. So no, it just
Not
depends
gonna
on who you
nothing
get
gonna
with.
make me sad if I'm not happy. I don't care what it is. I
Yeah.
don't care what
Mm-mm.
you got. I don't care about none of that. If I'm not happy, I'm not staying. Period.
Mm-mm.
That's
And
just
nothing in
me.
the world is gonna keep me. Nothing you buy me, nothing you give
Mm-mm.
me. If I can't do it, honey. My mind,
Because
my
you,
peace of mind is
you
a
pretty
lot.
much got everything you need. I mean, what? If you
Especially
pretty
if
much
I'm
got
doing it by myself anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
that's
the only
yeah.
thing you can bring me is laughter. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the piece, like that companionship. But if it's nothing that I really need from you, you got to do something besides just talking about some finances. No, I don't know. That's just my thought of that.
And then on top of that, when you with a person and they just ungrateful. Now that shit I can't stand. I hate that with a passion. When somebody's
Well,
I don't like that. Cause you know me, the least little thing I get, like a little kid. I'm happy
like
as
a little
shit.
child, it could be a dot, and she gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's the greatest dot in the world." But Vonda's
Yeah,
so
but
easy to
I
please.
hate it.
She just likes to be surprised, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She don't give a shit what it is. She just like to be surprised.
I do. I like surprises, but I hate to give somebody something and they don't open the shit, or they just sit and they be like, wait days and days and days and days. The part of the giving you getting the gift is to see the person's expression of,
The
you know,
expression.
how you made them happy or how they happy about it or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. That gets under my skin more than anything on the planet, I think.
And it shouldn't have to be like some people feel like they have to get you something so big for it to be like something amazing, but it's really not that. It's really not
No,
that. It's the thought. It's the thought that you put
it's the
into
thought.
something.
hmm Yeah, like it's like to me, it's simple things. You know what I'm saying? The simplest things make me happy. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
so when I be like over the top, like when you gave me my birthday gift, I was like, that was genuine. I was really like feeling that. Like I was like,
And you was about to cry, girl. But you
yeah,
act like
because
that
I
every
mean, I
year.
just no, because I think it's just appreciation of like, especially certain gifts that people give you, and for them to go out of their way and to some gifts took time for them to pick out time for them to do, and then you get it and you just, oh, thank you. That would piss
I
me
always
off.
say I want to give something to people that they can carry. You know what I mean? Like if something,
Yeah,
God forbid, something happens to me,
you
and
can
then a day
smooth.
comes and you'll be sitting somewhere going, my girlfriend gave this to me and she loved me so much.
Yeah,
She was the best. You want to, it's something with meaning. Don't just
you
give me money.
do.
I can't stand that. I can't stand people just give me money. I hate that. Like I really do. I really just, I got you
I,
money. Because that
I
to me
hate
is like a
that.
thoughtless, it's like a
I,
thoughtless process.
I mean, I don't hate that, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody take out the
No,
time to
I
just go,
don't like it. I
yeah,
don't like it at all. Don't give me no damn money. I got my own money.
but you ain't gonna take it if they give it to you.
Probably not if it's on a holiday, my birthday. No,
You a
I don't
damn
like it.
liar.
Now,
Stop
if this
fucking
is like,
lying.
if
You
I'm just flying up the
lying.
seat of my pants, like, and this is people sending me money, that's one thing. But if it's someone that I'm with, I think it should be more thought into that. I don't think you should be like,
Well,
oh, here's
maybe they
something
don't know
random.
what you want, and maybe you got too much
If
stuff,
you with me,
and
you
they
should
give
know
it,
what I want. Let me tell you
and
something.
they
Look, listen, Lil Jalen and Lil Sammy. Sammy know everything that little boy wants. For his birthday, she went all
you
out. Jalen did the
little
same thing for
boy.
her. But they young, but they watched, they paid attention to what each other like. I'm supposed to, if I'm with you and I'm around you, I'm gonna know what you like. I'm gonna know what you wear. I'm gonna know what kind of cologne you got on. I'm gonna know your shoe size, your pants size, your shirt size. I'm gonna pay attention in my brain to what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna be like, oh, my dude, he like that. Oh yeah, he like that too. It's not about like, let me give you $1,000 and you just go do you.
Okay, stop that right there. So, what if you got a person that has everything they want, everything they need? What do you give them then?
Something really little that just blow their damn mind.
Like what? A dime?
No, because it just depends.
I
Okay,
mean, I'm
take
just
for instance.
saying.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you for instance. I'm gonna say my sister, right? Her husband has everything he can need, everything he can want. For his birthday last year, you know what she got him?
What?
A shirt.
I mean, he
A
can use
shirt
it.
that had no. A t-shirt that was $250 that had Bruce Lee on it. He was ecstatic because he loved goddamn Bruce Lee. You see what I'm
Well, she
saying?
paid
So
attention to that. What if you got
it
somebody
just
who don't like
depends
nothing?
if you pay attention to people. I pay attention to people. It's just
I
like
do
you.
too.
I can look at you and be like, that's my girl. I can go in somewhere and be like, this is what she like, this is what she like, this is what she like. And I know that. Like I know you're gonna be, I know you. But that's how I am with people, period. You know what I mean? Like I pay attention to you. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, she like that. But no,
Matthew said this is some gushy stuff. But no,
it
I'm just
is
saying,
not gushy, Matthew.
but what if
It's
you got people
factual.
that they have everything, they don't need nothing, but don't like shit, don't like nothing. Like really, you got people like that, don't like nothing. Like be like, eh,
But
eh.
give them some water.
Look, some designer water.
Give them some water.
So
Oh
designer
no.
water. Look,
It's always something somebody
look,
can
this is
have.
some Cartier water. Drink this shit and drink it drop by drop. Let it last.
And like
That,
I said, like when you've dated people that have the high end of life, low end of life, and the middle of life, you kind of know. I don't know. You just pay attention to stuff, and you just be like, okay, well, yeah, he might have 500 shoes in this spot, and that one shoe might make the difference.
that's
Who
true.
knows? You know what I
That's true.
mean? Like some
Donnie
people like
said,
watches. Some people like, some people don't like a whole lot of jewelry. I mean, it just depends on what they like, honey. Trust me. This is my specialty, baby. This is the one thing I'm probably the best at in life is getting
yeah,
somebody's
you
shit
good at that. You good at that. And plus you like to shop. I don't.
online. Online. Online
Okay.
shop. I hate that.
Online, in the store, well, I don't like shopping. I don't. Anybody who knows me know I don't like shopping. Um, Donnie said, I have everything I can need financially, materialistically. The best thing a woman can give me for Christmas is her time, her commitment, and that's what's going to go with me when I'm down and out. Okay.
See, yeah. I would agree with you,
He
Donnie.
just
I
wants
would agree with
time.
you.
That's all he wants is time.
Time, baby. You can't put it in a jar.
And that's what you can't buy. You can't buy time.
What you saying, yeah, about Matthew? Yeah, what part? No,
He
you
said,
can't buy
yeah,
time.
I guess he talking about when you said you just pay attention and then you just like little thing. No take little things. You know what I'm saying? that people
I
may
take
or may
cap. I take snap pictures in my head. I'd be like, shoo, shoo. I done scoped it out, honey. And I'd be like, yes, they probably
do.
like this.
Will,
Oh, I do.
what's that, Will? Tell Will,
Mm-hmm.
hey, say,
What's
hey,
up,
Will.
Junior Gray?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Junior Gray?
But yeah, you know, but back to the topic at hand.
Junior Gray,
I
why people
do.
afraid of commitment?
You froze, but I was
I
gonna
say,
say you had froze. But I would say too. I think this is a big thing with commitment. I think too, a lot of times people have people in their ear about the person that they're with that makes them afraid of commitment. They value too much of what the person is going to think or what the person is going to say outside of the relationship that they're in. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like, girl, I
true.
don't know it. Da, 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 da. No, you mind your business while you keep your relationship stuff to yourself. And you make that decision for yourself of how you and that person is going to move forward or not.
But you shouldn't take advice from somebody who relationship
Ain't
is
got
falling
nobody.
apart anyway. You know what I mean? If somebody's relationship is crazy,
My
family members and all, you can't take people's face value sometimes. If somebody's house ain't in order and they trying to tell you something, no. That's like a no.
That's my point. That's my
Yeah.
point. But that's why I said sometimes people put too much emphasis on what their friends and family think about the person that they're with. Could be a great person, but they listening
Mhm.
to the naysayers back there who number one probably ain't either got nobody or their relationship is in shambles. That's why when you with somebody, you keep your relationship problems and business to yourself. Talk to yourself about it, like girl, I don't
Talk
know, or
to
write
yourself,
it
write
down.
it in a
Don't go
diary.
tell anybody. Yeah, like no. Mm. He
Yeah.
said people are afraid of changing for the better. That's a good one, Will. That's true too.
That's a good one, little June bug. Little Junior Gray.
And
That's a good
sometimes people
one,
are
baby.
afraid of
That's
the expectations that somebody may put on them. You know what I
yeah,
mean? As far as commitment, they may be afraid of the ones that they put on them or what they expect of the other person. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because you can have a
Mhm.
person up on a pedestal so high, and then you get with them and you decide to take that leap and commit to this person, and then it's just all wrong. It's nothing that you thought it was going to be or nothing that you wanted. But you should know that person before you even decide to take that leap forward with them in that aspect
Right.
of the relationship. But some people don't do that. They just jump in and think they're going to wing it and it's going to be this,
And
that,
it's
or the
gonna be fall into
other.
place.
Right.
No.
And sometimes it just don't.
Sometimes it
Cause
just causes
me,
chaos.
with me, what you see is what you get.
And
I'm good at not
she
doing
means
shit.
that shit for real, y'all.
Listen,
Don't be just playing.
listen, I'm good at not doing shit. If you don't ask sometimes, I cook, I clean, I tell you how to get that ring. I'm just kidding.
Look, I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll give you good sex. But some of this shit I'm gonna miss.
No, but for real though, what you see is what you get. I am who I am. I don't know
I
how to
am who I am. I wear glasses at night. Look,
that she sleep in
and they
and she
are.
got a phone up to her to read. You have to accept those things.
I can't with you. You in my head. Look, it's
Can I
what you
post
see
that
is what you
video?
get. I can't with you. You got my whole
Look,
head hurt, stupid
look,
ass.
can I post that video?
I never post that video. I would hate you. Mm.
Oh God. But no, but for real though, I am who I am. I don't try to be nobody that I'm not. I'm just me. That's it. Love me or leave me. That's all I like
Love
to
me
say.
like me or leave me, baby. That's the choices you
That's
got
it.
now.
That's
When I was
it.
much younger, it didn't matter. But now I'd be like, whatever,
Now
whatever.
sometimes I be thinking like to myself, I'm like, damn, this is really me. This is it.
I'm just laid back.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like no drama. I don't like no
You want
nonsense.
somebody though. When you think of commitment, when I think of commitment now at my age, I have got to be with somebody who can clown like I clown. I cannot
Make me
have
laugh.
somebody around me who is just stiff and don't never laugh and don't crack jokes and don't. I can't. I would be bored out of my brain. Like, okay, it's just too tight for me. But no, I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. I almost gotta laugh till
I
I'm
like to have a
crying
good time.
and
I like
have
to
fun and
laugh.
just have fun.
Yeah, I like to laugh. I like to joke around. I like to clown. And I
Mm-hmm.
just like somebody could make me laugh. Just be like, just
Girl,
stupid.
if you can
And
make
you
me
be
laugh,
like,
you
what?
don't want my heart.
Huh?
I said, you can make me laugh, you don't want my heart.
Girl, it's like,
And
like
not
the
take me so seriously, honey. Don't take me
look,
seriously.
like the other day, I was in the house, I've been sick. So I ain't have my wig on, no nothing. He said, "Woo." He said, "You America's not." What did he say? America's not not next. What did he say? Not next model. Some shit. I was like, what? Whatever.
But you think about it. When somebody is
Not
loving you,
next top
they
model.
don't care
Some
about all
shit.
that.
Huh?
I think so though. Like you gotta have a guy. He gotta be able to see you in the raw, baby. He gotta see you when the wolves pull down and the
Yes,
hair's up on top of the
indeed.
head. You got the robe thrown on. You gotta see all that, honey. You can't just be embracing the beauty all
Listen,
the
I love my hair sticking all over my head. No
time. My
makeup.
head, honey.
No nut. Coughing, sneezing,
and
snotting,
then we'll talk about the commitment. Talk about you want
everything.
to be committed.
Look,
I
the
gotta see it
good,
all,
bad,
baby.
and the ugly.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. But commitment, I don't know. Commitment's a different topic.
He said,
You said,
Shelly,
Shelly,
remind me late. I got a joke I want to tell you. Gonna have you laughing like hell since you say that. Well, go on, Donnie. We all
well,
want to
go
laugh.
on, Donnie. You just said it, and you just want to tell it to me. You didn't tell it to me personally.
Yeah, we want to
You have
laugh
to share
too.
it with me too, because I'm gonna have to tell her because she gonna ask me what the fuck it was.
Yeah, she gonna tell me anyway. You might well go tell
I'm gonna
everybody.
tell her anyway. I'm gonna be like, girl, guess what he said? Mm-hmm. Go on, Donnie. Tell it, Donnie.
Yeah, but laughter is important. Communication is important, and it's hard to
Yeah.
commit if you don't know how to communicate. Because even though know a person's actions, how they are, how they say things, and some people just not good communicators. That's a
Yeah.
fact. But it's still good to be able to communicate. Like I'm a talker. I like to talk. And if I say like, let's talk, you be like, listen, okay. I done said I want to talk. If you don't want to talk, then okay, whatever. I'm
I'm
just
gonna go
like,
talk. I'm gonna go talk to Shelly.
yeah, I'll be on the phone. But then you don't talk to me when I'm here. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you talk and you don't talk. It's just like I like to talk. Shit, I'm a talker. My whole family is talkers. We talk.
Yes, we talk. Mm-hmm.
We talk about any and everything and anybody. It don't matter who it is. We just
And it's
talk.
not nothing, nothing, none of that shit means nothing. We really just be crashing. I mean, especially if you're gonna be around you're gonna be around my family, you got to be able to take a joke because that motherfucker is always picking on somebody.
Girl, my family is like that. If you look at some of my kids' posts and my nieces about it, like, don't come around my family if you're sensitive. Like, don't do it. Hey,
Hey,
Orlando.
no, hey, Kevin
Hey,
Dandridge.
Kevin. But yeah, but we talk about everything. It's like shit. My brothers or someone, my cousin may bring a girl with him and then just start joning on the girl, be talking shit. I look at them
Talking shit
shoes.
about the girl.
She came out. Yeah, like
You got to.
they
I'm telling
know.
you,
Look,
this stuff holds relationships together, y'all. When you have nothing and shit is falling apart, and y'all got that sense of humor that could just be like a bond, and y'all can still laugh together. Some of that tension lift up a little bit. That's what I saw my mom and daddy do anyway. They laughed, honey, when shit was bad. They was laughing. They was like, "Well, we gonna figure this shit out. Let's figure out how to get out of it. We done dug ourselves in it."
but you have
What's
some
up, baby boy?
that dry sense of humor, but it's just so damn funny. Like the dude on Curb My Enthusiasm, Larry David.
Yes,
And when he say shit, he's so dry, but it be so funny.
it'd be hilarious. Yes,
Yeah,
but
but I
yeah,
got for the comedians. Everybody funny damn near.
Kevin. I'm fabulous, baby. I'm fabulous.
Yeah, she real happy today. I don't know why, but she is.
I'm happy every goddamn day. It ain't no different than no other day. With her
You
little
happy
mouth.
today?
I'm happy all the time. I was happy yesterday.
I ain't see
Kevin,
you
I'm
yesterday.
good, baby. I'm good.
I ain't even talked to you but one time yesterday.
Did you?
One time
No,
yesterday.
Vaughn.
That's why I got some rest because I ain't talked to you but one time.
Look, I I gotta talk to Vaughn 5 times a day to feel normal.
I said, oh Lord, I can go
What's
to
in my
bed.
cup, Kevin? It's this is juice, the good juice.
Girl, look, I took some NyQuil at 9 by 9:30. I was in another world. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, y'all see what she do on her part, her spare time. No,
That's
but
because you weren't calling me 50 times.
because because look, I called you today though.
Yeah, you did.
I
Caught me
called you
out
today.
all day, but it's all
Bonnie
good.
she don't be knowing I be missing her, y'all. See, she don't understand the love that I have for her. If I don't talk to her, I feel some type of way. We always get off the topic, Kevin. You know,
Yeah,
we
we
always
off. We
we do, but
off.
it's about commitment. Kevin, what you feel about commitment, baby?
That's
You
what
know
I
what
asked
you
Kevin.
feel. Kevin Dandridge, your little sexy self. What you think about commitment, baby boy?
Yeah, Kevin. I
I
don't know.
love me
I
some
think
Kevin.
people just afraid just because they're afraid of the unknown.
But
Like,
hell, if that's the case, we'll all be walking around here single forever if we're afraid of the. I mean, you think about it. Somebody who's probably been married, divorced, and then they do it one more time, and they still thinking that one more time. You know what I mean? If you keep, what if three is the charm? What if that's the best one ever, and you bypass it because you stuck up on what happened in this last relationship, what was not good, what didn't work out, why it wasn't fixed. If you take all
well,
that toxic in, that ain't good.
I know it don't bother you because you don't mind commitment. Orlando, tonight's topic is why what is it? What hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Um the exact way we phrased it
Why is it hard
is
for people to commit in a relationship?
yeah, why is it so hard for a person to commit to a
Kevin, what you
relationship?
mean it got to be the right situation?
What you mean?
What you mean the right situation?
I mean, you got to
What?
be dating somebody and dealing with this person in order to even consider if you want to commit to this person or not. It's not a
Mhm.
situation. This is like, no, I don't get that one, Kevin. But that's the topic, Orlando. But like I
Yeah,
said, I think people are just afraid of getting hurt again if they've been in something
if
before.
they've been in
And
something bad.
like I keep saying, they keep on bringing their past relationship issues over into their new one, thinking that that person is going to do them the same way that somebody else did. But I always say, don't bring what the last person did to you onto me because I wasn't the person that hurt your
That
ass.
hurts
So
you,
don't
right?
leave
Because
that
it's not
over there with
that
that
wouldn't be
person.
fair
What
though.
they did, that don't have nothing to do with me. Don't do
Yeah,
that. I don't like that. And then they start treating you like they should have treated that person that they was with that dogged them out. But they want to put all of that on you. No, that ain't gonna work for me. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Lana said, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm committed to all three
Hey
women. I'm just
Paul.
saying." Hey, Paul.
Paul, I haven't got my package yet. But anyway,
Paul.
Paul said, I think it comes down to the nuclear family. Someone's family life as to how they were raised can have serious sociological effects long term. If they grew up in a broken family, they can easily have trust issues by seeing what their parents and family went through. And some people just are not meant for relationships. True. They want the comfort, but they can't commit. And that is a pathological mental issue. Okay.
Very
I'm
well said,
uh,
Paul.
Huh, that's a good, yeah, I can agree with that. Kevin said commitment is probably one of the hardest things to do. Men are typically apprehensive, just not ready to deal with a lot of the extra y'all bring. I was gonna say that too. It could be
Mhm.
a lot of people are afraid of commitment because of the baggage that the person may bring. It could be kids. It could be them dealing with an ex-wife, ex-husband that have they have kids, or they could be dealing with an ex-relation, a past relationship, and one person doesn't want to you've let go, but the person doesn't want to let go. Nobody wants to be
Right.
brought into that type of drama. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's because I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but a good bit of the time,
Sometimes.
it's because of kids. If one person has kids and the other one doesn't, and they don't want to deal with the baby mama or baby daddy issues and drama that could come with it, unless people are mature and have moved on and be like, "Look, I'm gonna be with this person. They mature enough to meet and co-parent, and then everybody just cool." You know what I'm saying? That don't happen a whole lot. It happens, but a lot of times it doesn't happen. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, I don't want to talk to him, and why they over here with my son, or why they over here with my daughter? Well, nigga, because you ain't there. So somebody filling your space. Like, you
Somebody,
don't want
somebody that got the spot.
yeah, and then, and if the ex is a good parent or whatever, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to co-parent and y'all meet like adults and decide what y'all
And be
gonna do.
adults.
Huh?
I said, and be it. Kevin said, we just want the easy part of a woman. I just moved out of my screen. Hold
As
on. So,
opposed to the complicated parts of a
right.
woman.
So
It's
you
not
want
a
the
woman
sexual part and not
thing.
the rest?
No, but it's not a woman thing. It's people. People are complicated. Men bring the complication because y'all are liars. Y'all just lie about every goddamn thing. And if you
Mm-hmm.
didn't lie about everything and was man enough to put the shit up in the forefront and let the woman choose to decide whether or not she wants to deal with that situation or not, then a lot of shit could go smoothly. People make relationships hard. They don't have to be hard. People make them hard. If you say what
That's
you
true.
want, mean what you say, and say what you mean, you won't have all them damn issues. It is what it is. Period. That's how I
Mhm.
say it. I say it's black and white, cut and dry. But
I feel
a
like
lot of
you.
people want to have their cake and eat it too. Want to be lying, want to still have this over here, but have this with you. Might have something over here with this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Either you want something or you don't. And if you feel like you're not ready to stop seeing all these women or dating or whatever you're doing, don't try to tie one person down. Just put it out there and say, look, I date. This is what I do. I see other women or I see other men or whatever the case
Right.
may be, and go to hell on about your day
And
and
go
don't
back to
waste
business.
time.
It's simple.
Especially if a person is looking for a relationship and want to be
Right.
committed in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste that person's time because you're not that person for that person. Go to hell on. Move it. Keep it moving. Go on. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Paul said, no, 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 Kevin. No, 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 Kevin. I
Nah,
have to
nah, nah.
agree. When you fall in love with someone, you fall in love with someone for who they are and not who you want them to be. Facts, Paul. If you
Mm-hmm.
can't accept their baggage, then don't even because it's not anyone's place to try to change someone after they get into a relationship. If you get into it, leave their asses be because you know what you are not getting into when you start. You better preach, Paul. That's
Oh,
what I'm.
baby, honey. You telling these little men something today.
He told me, well, damn, Ayanla, call me Ayanla if you want. I don't care. It is what it is. It is what it
Kevin,
is.
you know, see, Kevin, you the
I'll
easy
be
part.
Ayanla today. Paul said, if people want to fuck, just say that you just want to fuck. Don't play games. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
Make your
Paul.
intentions
Exactly.
known. Don't be out here pretending you want a relationship and you want to do this and you want to do that, knowing good and well you're a dog ass person and there's a dog ass area. Keep it over there and just let this person know that that's what you're doing. That's all you have to do.
Because
Don't
it can
hold
be
the
very
person up.
understood. You know, we can understand this real quickly. We finna be fucking. That's what we doing. We don't want to do nothing else. But feelings always get crossed up in there some kind of way.
They do because people be lying.
Yeah.
People And it don't even make no sense because at the end of the day, you still gonna have to deal with. And then just think, you lying to this woman or this man. You telling them you want X, Y, and Z. Y'all might go out, end up at the same place. You with a whole nother person at a restaurant. They see you. They may be with their boy, their girl, whatever. And they be like, "Hold up, what's going on?" And then you don't cross the signals because you telling this person you want this, but you out here doing something else. And then that's a drama. That's gonna cause some problems, especially if you got somebody that's crazy. They like to show their ass out in public. Don't do it. Paul said, "Don't let me have. Don't let me have to be up in here being a gay man teaching y'all straight
Yeah.
boys how to treat a woman. Come on now."
My baby.
Okay, Paul.
I think.
Paul, you be having some good advice though.
Okay, Paul. Paul said, don't let him teach y'all straight boys, baby. He's trying to get y'all together.
But see, Paul can bring it from both perspectives though. From the male point of view, and then he got sisters that he watched and saw how they went through shit with dudes or whatever. So he brings it from both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So he
Yep.
kind of knows. But it's just like, dude, men, they just lie. Women lie too. Don't get me wrong, women lie too, but men just lie to be
It's a
lying.
lot harder for us to lie.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have time for that because I can't be trying to remember what I said.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
doing.
good at remembering. I will probably nail my own self just forgetting some shit I said. I'd rather hurt your feelings and tell you than be like, oh, and I just remember what I said to you the other day.
Yeah, you gotta lie. You gotta keep repeating the lie, or try to remember what you said in the lie, and all that kind of shit. Who
Who
got
you
time?
told me to? Mm.
I don't want to do that. He said
Just call everybody baby. Hey baby, hi
Paul
baby.
said he has a master's in psychology.
Yes, get them together, Paul. Somebody might need to
Yeah,
call you for a counseling session.
listen, look, I made an A in the class. I should have been a psychology major, but I wasn't. That's why you on track because of my good advice and my psychology classes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it is what it is, But people gonna at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do. They either want to or they don't, or they're afraid to do it.
Right.
And I think a lot of times people want to, but they're just afraid because they're not sure, still sure about the person that they want to commit to. That's where communication comes into play. You got to talk about what you want, what you don't want, what you expect, and not don't expect. Kevin said the topic is why is it hard to commit? It's all kinds of reasons. A man or woman may feel that they are simply not ready for a commitment, but still want to be involved with someone. Go ahead, Paul. Learn us.
Paul,
Say
you done up
that
the whole
again.
can of worms.
He said, learn us, Kevin. Paul said, see, the thing about it is, when people lie in relationships, it's because they are uncomfortable with themselves. They have issues with which wind up fucking the other people up. How the hell are men or women supposed to take care of each other if they can't fix themselves? That's true. That's very
True.
important.
Very,
If
very
you
important.
broken and going
If
into
you
something
broke it,
broke,
honey, you can't make nobody happy.
if you broken, you need to fix yourself or try to get help getting fixed before you enter anything with anybody. Period. Mm-mm.
Facts. Facts.
I agree with that. But that's just like if you with a man or they say you're in a relationship with a man and you hear me say this all the time and you got kids, your kids are going to see or the relationship period, you got daughters, they're going to see how you
Uh-huh.
treat each other and they're going to mimic what they see in a relationship. If the dude cussing you out and disrespecting you and all that, they're gonna find that. If the dude treating you like a queen or princess or whatever the case may be, they're gonna see that. But don't be in a relationship with somebody, you got daughters or you got sons, and every time they come, they just want to do something with you. They don't want to do nothing with your kids. Or they don't want to teach your son. If he going to the barber shop and you got a son, like, I'm going to the barber shop, I'm gonna take little buddy with me to the barber shop, or I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, depending on where y'all are in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing kids out with nobody. I ain't saying that. But I'm just saying, if he's not doing that, he's just interested in you. He ain't thinking about you, your kids at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And every time y'all want to go somewhere, it's playing, well, what you gonna do with your kid? What you gonna do with it? No. When you came into this situation, we were a package deal. We come together. If you want to see one person out of three of us, deuces. I don't have time for that. Period. Because
Very
we're
well
good
said, though.
regardless either way. You know what I'm saying? But no, you got a lot of men like that. They want to do shit with you, but don't ever want to involve your kid. That's just like when we had our guest on the other day. He was like, if you got kids, if I'm taking you out to eat, bring your kids too, because I'm bringing my son. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
But he was
Like,
he was real with that though. He was like, my son's going
yeah,
everywhere. My
and
son got to eat too.
yeah,
And
that's
I
what he
respected that because he was like, ain't no way I'm gonna be eating steak and my son's sitting at home eating McDonald's. Baby,
or a
hats off
hamburger.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no, don't do that. We come together. So if you can't accept that from the beginning, there's really no need for me to try to go further because I'll only see me and you and not us,
And
which is me
us,
and
right.
mine. Right. No, it can't work like that.
Biting me.
Mm. Honey,
Yeah,
this
well,
is a package deal. I don't play. I've never been that cheap. No. Uh-uh. Can't do it. Won't do it. Kevin said, you evolve into commitment as you get to know each other. If commitment does not occur then, it wasn't meant to be.
I
True.
agree with that.
And
I
like,
agree with
a
that.
lot of times too now, you could just enjoy each other's company, enjoy being together, but that don't mean you're supposed to be in a committed relationship. Y'all can just enjoy kicking it together, but it
And
just
just
not
laughing. I
what
mean,
it
there
is.
are people
Yeah.
that's like that. You
Yeah.
just
I mean,
have
y'all
some
can have,
people that's like a friend zone. I call it the
yeah.
friend zone where you have fun and we laugh and we kick it and we just, and that's what we do. Ain't nothing sexual. We just having fun, like just by the seat of our pants.
But even if you in a friend zone, and some friend zones have intimacy in it, that's just what it is. But you don't see a commitment with that person. It's just y'all having a good time. I mean, some people. I mean, that's not me, but I'm just saying. It happens. You got some people like, that's my boy, that's my girl. Yeah, we do this and we do that, but we'll never be together. It ain't nothing like that. You hear people say that
We
all the
never gonna
time.
be, never gonna be.
Yeah, we can't be together. We just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We just
We
fucking. We
kicking
just
it. You know, we
whatever it is.
laugh together.
Yeah, because every relationship is not meant to be a committed relationship.
Right. True. Some things are just not meant to be.
True thought. Well,
Yeah.
so do you
Well,
prefer a committed relationship or just winging it, going on about your merry little way?
I don't like the winging it. I tell you, my coochie is golden, girl. I can't be out here just giving up perks. I can't do it. Like,
Yeah, here we go.
I can't be in something that's all over the place. Like I don't get down. It doesn't work for me. So
Yeah, I don't like dating at all.
the
I
dating
never
process is
had.
hard.
Even when I
Getting
was
to know
younger, I
somebody,
didn't like it. I just don't like the dating thing. I don't like it at all. I'd rather
it's
be
a
with that one
bit much.
person. We chill, we cool, everything is great, and I'm good. I don't like. I don't like all that.
Because every time you go out on a date, you gotta get to know somebody, get to know what they
It's like
like.
a job. It's like a
But if you
constant.
like, it's different if you know somebody already, and that's cool. But I'm talking about when you have to initiate, when you like when somebody is trying to be like with you or come on to you or whatever have you. You got to go to that first initial date, and that's the little breaker, and then you go to the next one, that's another little breaker, and then you got to think of where it's going. You know what I mean? So that's a lot. That's heavy. It's a lot to have to deal with.
To me, it's like
But
a constant interview. Like you get
a
asked the same
process.
question over and over. It becomes repetitive, and I'm like, I hate when my kids ask me the same question twice. I don't want to be going out no 2, 3, 4, 5 different people and have to do the shit all over again.
Asking you the same thing twice.
Yeah, like no, I told you that one time. Why you asking me again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. Paul
Yeah.
said, look at where we are today. 50 years ago, you met someone and dated for a bit and got married and started a family. Jobs are hard, money is hard to get, and people are faced with sociological issues that we have never openly dealt with as a society. Dating has heavily moved to online with almost no generic meanings. Anyone can be who they want online. Amen. And then
Mm-hmm.
as a relationship progresses, shit starts coming out of the woodwork. And how can you commit to a liar? I don't
Facts,
believe in that
Paul.
dating stuff. I
You
don't
said a
believe.
mouthful, baby.
Some people can do it, but I had a real close friend of mine dated somebody from online and went through the ringer and back. I'm just saying, I don't do online dating.
I don't do online dating anymore. But you're right.
No.
You meet what they want you to meet. You see who they
Yeah.
want you to see. 99.9%, they probably don't look nothing like they picture because you don't, sometimes you don't see people. It's online dating. That's what you call it. They be like, send me a picture in real time. Then you get to the door, it's a whole nother person. And then you're mad. And then
No,
you're mad.
because like Paul said, online you could be anybody you want to be. You can hype yourself up to be P. Diddy status and you really be like Joe Blow in the hood status. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
it doesn't matter. You and and people can lie because 9 times out of 10 they expect to talk to you, but they don't really expect to meet you in person. You know what I'm saying? No,
I
for real.
know. I'm laughing because Kevin is stupid. I just read what he put up on this damn wall. Kevin, you a
He
whole
said
fool.
I had some women told me they were not looking until they got that thing. Then they wanted to commit. Kevin, stop
But
it.
Kevin, you know how you are, baby. You like a little charmer. You like a little charmer. You like to charm the shit out of people. You
Where
got
your
that little.
birthday, Kevin? Where your
Kevin is
birthday?
off the chain, y'all. You know, I know Kevin, and Kevin is my boy, baby. That one right there is off the goddamn chain. Trust me.
Paul said, he said, Paul, Google that. Orlando said, I like dating in the warmer months and commit during the colder months. Orlando,
I can't with you, Orlando. I can't with you. Not tonight.
That's what I said on the last one. I said, y'all don't be letting these dudes get y'all in the wintertime, get y'all fattened up. This is
and then leave you in the when it's warm.
Yeah, look, tax season is winter season, okay? So don't
Kevin,
do it.
what part is not at all? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Kevin, I've known you forever, and I know you how you roll, baby. You a little charmer.
No, but I was saying, you know, online, people can be whoever they want to be and say all this stuff, and then because they really never expect to meet you in person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if the time or the chance comes and they actually get to meet you in person, and then you see you done got catfished or some shit, like they could look like who they look like, but all the other shit they said is a total lie. You know what I mean? And you be like, this motherfucker done catfish me, like what the what?
Catfish me like a hoe. And even the guys, how you meet them, they be smiling like this. And then you get them, they be like this, and they don't have no teeth. They don't, it's been some terrorists, trust me. It's been some terrorists. Stay away from online dating. There are crazy people out there.
Pa said, wait, what am I supposed to Google? You think? Left my ass
Laughing my ass off. Kevin said, no, not me. Kevin, what part is no, not you, baby? Please tell me.
Nah, but I don't do that online stuff. I'm scared of that. No.
I ran gracefully away from online dating. I said I have ran gracefully away from online dating.
I don't like online dating, and I don't like blind dates.
Vaughn, you wouldn't let me set you on a blind date?
Never. No.
I know. You probably never would. You'd be like, hell no.
No, no.
Like the one you did to me many years ago. Yeah, see, I
You keep lying about that. I didn't do that.
That's not a lie, Vaughn. You sent that fool over there.
I did not.
He was a whole fool. I'm
nice.
not smooth like you say, Kevin. Yes, you are. Kevin, stop the madness. You are like a little pimp, Kevin. And that's just factual. You're like a little pimp.
You might need to audition for that new movie in Atlanta.
I'm telling you, Kevin's like a pimp. He's very smooth. He dressed really good. He's really nice looking, but he's like a little pimp. Look at his profile picture. He's like a little pimp.
He might need to audition for that new movie with Big Boy and all of them pimps up, hoes down.
I can't.
Let me see. Paul said, I'm sorry, but I could never date someone with rotten teeth. If they can't have good enough hygiene to take care of their mouth, what the hell everything else is gonna look like? I know that's right.
Shit falling out the box.
He just got that thing out loud.
Stop it. No, Kevin got swag. Kevin got mad swag.
It's upon our hour. I say I got my pajamas on, so I got to do nothing when I get off here but go to bed.
I'm right with you on that one, V Lovebird.
So we're gonna say y'all good night. Like, share. Listen, y'all. Listen and listen good. At the beginning of the year, we will be on YouTube only, streaming from there. So please go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please. And we're trying to set up our IGTV. We need somebody to help us on a little bit. So if anybody kind of savvy on that, please reach out to us and let us know that too. But we're gonna be on YouTube.
YouTube and Shelly Live and V Lovebird fan page. Those are the two places that we will be porting from the first of the year. You come on these other pages, baby, you ain't gonna see us. We ain't gonna be here. We're gonna be somewhere else.
Please just follow instructions. Act like it's a woman trying to draws to you and want you to catch them. Just go.
Thank you, Paul.
Paul said, "Love y'all. We love you too.
We love you too, baby."
Wait. Well, you know it's the holiday season, Paul. Everybody, they all behind. Amazon, the only one that's like really getting stuff to you when it's supposed to.
And thank you to my boy Lonnie Brown for sending me my early Christmas gift. It hasn't came yet. Maybe it's at my front door, but I know it's on the way. Have no idea what it is. But thank you, love. I appreciate it.
Please do, Kevin. He said it's been fun. I'm gonna have to get back with y'all. Make sure you
All right,
do.
love, hold it down. Hey, Jayon, nice. Love you too,
Hey,
baby
Jayon.
girl.
Love you too, baby. But yeah, so we're gonna go to get off this live. And I'm gonna keep sipping my juice.
Y'all have a good one, y'all. This is Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Y'all loving life and loving what we do and loving y'all sweet babies. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on a dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Shelly Live and V Lovebird. Shelly Live and V Lovebird.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.